Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brandy and you're watching the Glam Belle, and today we are doing another foundation review. This review is going to be on the COVERGIRL True Blend Matte Made Foundation. If you're interested in seeing exactly what this foundation is all about, how it wears on my skin, how I applied it, and all of that good stuff, then definitely keep watching. And before we get started, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like beauty related, hair related type of videos. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before we get started, let me show you what actually came in the mail. Oh, wow. Right here. Incredible, incredible. Let's get down to business and talk about the details of this foundation. This is the package, and this is the COVERGIRL True Blend Matte Made Foundation. This is supposed to work for all skin types, and there is 40 shades in this range, which is incredible. This foundation is supposed to minimize the look of pores. It's supposed to be super comfortable on the skin, and it should last up to 12 hours. So we are going to put that all to the test today and see. It goes from light, medium, tan, and dark. You'll see on each bottle there's a number, but there's a letter in front of that number, and that's going to tell you what range it's in. So this is M10, which would be in the medium shade range. It is oil free, transfer resistance, pore minimizing, and it has all day comfort wear, which is not supposed to look cakey or dry on the skin. And it looks like the price of this foundation is $8.49 at your local drugstore, so that is a really awesome price point, and it has a pump. You guys know I love a pump. They also sent their 4 skin primer bases, and one of them is a skin smoothing, which helps to visibly smooth skin for the perfect canvas, color neutralizing, pore minimizing. There's also an illuminating one. Today I'm gonna go in with the skin smoothing primer, which I've never used before, but I figured, you know, I want my skin to look smooth, so that is what we're gonna use today. It almost feels like a moisturizer. I also have this lovely red bump right on the tip of my nose, so I'm kind of looking a little bit like Rudolph. This has a nice smell to it. I'm gonna go ahead and start applying some foundation. That's nice. The little pump has a lock so that you can lock it into position so that it doesn't spill anywhere. And I'm gonna start with about 1.5 pumps. It's a pretty thick formula, or so it looks to be. I'm just gonna kind of dot this around the face and then start working it in. Again, hoping that this is a decent color match. It doesn't say like what kind of finish this has. It doesn't say if it's like full coverage, medium coverage. And I definitely need to build this up some. This looks like a very, very light coverage. I've got way too much stuff showing through here that I do not want showing through, but this is a good color match. I'm liking that much better. There we go. I used basically about 3 pumps on the skin. Right away, it doesn't feel like it dries too fast, so you've got some time to kind of work it into the skin and everything. I wouldn't consider this to be a full coverage. I can still see some hyperpigmentation coming through on my cheeks. It looks nice. I think it's a nice finish on the skin. It definitely helped to like even out my skin tone. It is looking a little bit cakey, like right in between my eyes. I don't know if that would be from the primer or if that is actually from the foundation, but it definitely looks like a little bit dry. So here is what it's looking like as of now. So you guys know the drill. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup. I will be back to kind of give you my first impressions, and then I'm gonna wear this throughout the day and kind of check in and let you guys know how it's going. I'm gonna go put on the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, having an issue, and this is not an issue that I think I've ever had before, but I started putting on my concealer and trying to blend it out, and things just started to kind of go awry. Things started separating really bad around my pore area and on my forehead. And the more I tried to conceal and blend, the more it was just like kind of falling apart. I feel like it is a good possibility that it could be the primer. It's not a primer that I've ever used before, so maybe something is not working right together. I feel like to give this foundation its best shot, I just need to start over with a primer that I know works for me. I'm gonna get close to the camera so that you guys can see the issues I have going on. So if you can see like all around my pores right here, it looks horrible. So let's go ahead and wash this off, and we're gonna start again. I'm using my Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Cleansing Facial Wipes. These are my favorite. And let's do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate with the Photo Finish Primer Water by Smashbox. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Base. This is my like go-to pore filling primer. So hopefully this will sit well under the foundation. Round 2, and we're just gonna apply some more foundation and hope for the best. Here we go, round 2 with the foundation. I do feel like I got better coverage this time for some reason. I don't see any issues as of right now. Even in between my brows looks a little bit better, which basically tells me that it probably was the primer. Obviously, I'm going to put the rest of my makeup on and see how things go this time, and we are hoping for the best. All right, you guys, I have applied the rest of my makeup. I actually did a full look with the new Dream palette from Deck of Scarlet. I did a video on this. I don't know if it'll go up before this video, but if it is, I'll leave it up here so that you can click on the link and check it out. Everything went on really nice. I have to say the foundation is looking really, really nice. I don't have any complaints. I am so glad that I removed it and started over again, because I think we would have had a disaster on our hands had I continued to try to go with the first round of foundation. I think my pores look great. Nothing is sinking into my fine lines, smile lines, or anything like that. Feels matte on the skin, but it's not like overly drying or anything. I will check in throughout the day with you guys and let you know how it's going, how it's wearing, so definitely just stay tuned. What's up, guys? It has been about 4 hours since I've had this foundation on, and I think it looks amazing. I am like so impressed. Let's get a close up. Pores still look good. It's not even cakey like around my nose, which always happens. Where all of this was getting cakey, and that still looks really, really good. So far, this COVERGIRL True-Blend Matte Foundation is bomb. I love it. I'll check in again at the end of the day, but right now I am so happy. I am so glad that I redid the foundation, because obviously it was the primer that I used, because right now it looks phenomenal. All right, you guys, it is a little past 11 p.m. It has been right around 11 hours since I applied this foundation. So this is what we're working with. I've not touched my face whatsoever. I have not powdered. I haven't done anything to this foundation. I haven't even really looked at my foundation for a few hours, so okay, I mean, not bad, you guys. It is a little bit shiny, feels a little bit oily right through my T-zone, and when I look close up to the foundation, it's looking a teeny tiny bit cakey at this point, just like right around my nose. It just looks like it's kind of settled into my pores just a tiny bit. I mean, I have had this foundation on for 11 hours now, so overall, you guys, I definitely think that this held up really well. Considering how this all started out, I am thrilled with how this foundation wore throughout the day. I give it a thumbs up. It has my stamp of approval. I will definitely be wearing this again. Is it my absolute favorite foundation? No, but I definitely really enjoyed it, and for the price, you really can't beat it. That is how I feel about the new COVERGIRL True-Blend Matte Made Foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this review. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I will see you in my next one. Peace out.